In section 3 of the journal, we have the Pūtaiao section, looking at the water quality monitoring. Here, we're going to measure the temperature, pH, electrical conductivity, visual clarity, current velocity, and nitrate. In this table, we also have the different units and the different equipment that you might need.
So there's two people that need to be in the awa. You have the holder of the black disc and then the viewer. The holder of the black disc is going to stand in the awa upstream of the viewer. Then we are going to attach our measuring tape to the black disc, and then the viewer downstream is going to walk backwards until they can't see the black disc under the water anymore. If the water is muddied from the shoes of the black disc holder, just give it a little bit of time to settle. And we're going to measure from the back of the periscope box. And what do we have? 2.84 meters is the clarity of our awa at the moment. So this test is current velocity, and what we're going to do is measure out a 10 meter stretch of our awa. And we're going to have either lemon, orange, something biodegradable to use as our floater. We're going to drop the apple in the awa above our measuring tape, and then we're going to let it float down. And what we're doing is timing how long it takes to float our 10 meters. Cool. And then we're going to catch our apple and take the time that it took to float the 10 meters, and we're going to insert it into an equation which will give us the current velocity of the awa. So we're going to get a bucket of Y to do our pH, EC and our temperature test. What you need to do with your bucket first though is give it a bit of a rinse out 3 times. So a triple rinse, just to get anything off the bucket that might affect the test that we're about to do. And then fill it up. And let's go to the truck. So here we have our pH reader, our EC reader, and some pH strips. And both our EC and pH readers will both also read temperature. Take the cap off the pH reader, submerge it in our bucket of water, but only up until there. We don't want to submerge our whole entire device. Sorry. The same with our EC. Take off the cap, submerge only about that much, and wait for our device to stabilize. And then record our readings in our journal. And then with our pH strips, you just get a strip, dip the end with the 3 squares into the Y, wait a little bit, and then we're going to bring it out and match it to the colors on our container. So I think that's between 6.5 and 7. In your awa is kakahi shells, so if you're in some soft sediment in our awa, and just take a look around at the bottom, and a giveaway of the kakahi shell is it's bright inside the shell. It's a bit iridescent, so that's how you can spot them. And then just have a look around if you see any shells or full kakahi, and that's how you can have a kind of an idea of the presence of kakahi in your awa. So here we're at the Hinimaiaia, and we've just found a couple shells, so we can confidently say there's kakahi present in our Hinimaiaia. And this one's a cutie.